One of the most fun areas is the handoff. And also one of the biggest pain points organizations have is what is a marketing to sales handoff? What is this use case like? And how can companies really take advantage of it?
So a marketing to sales handoff is kind of involved, right? So marketing is going and spending money and investing and trying to bring things inbound and sometimes even doing outbound, right? And they're bringing things into the organization and then they have to hand them over to sales. Well, marketing maybe touch those people 7 different times digitally across their journey. Does the sales rep know about all of those different touches, or they're going to have to dig into their activity feed to see, no, you don't have to do all that. Those are just the touches, right? What about the webinars that they attended? What about the questions that they've asked? What about enriching that data, that contact data, with more than what you had originally so that the sales rep can have a more personalized outreach? Speaking of outreach, what if you draft the outreach for them, right? Using an agent to draft that first email or a series of emails. And that's getting into sort of the prospecting agent a bit there, but that's just a piece of it.
The win here is when you have that information easily accessible and reps are showing up with the right context for that particular opportunity. And it's not like this is simple stuff to do in the sense of, hey, every marketing person, you have to share this information with your sales rep. These are things that simply take time that AI is able to take off your plate at this point and make you more efficient as an organization, and also make your sales reps more excited about working with marketing.
Not all these are created equal either. You mentioned the AI attribution. That's something that we have set up in our own internal HubSpot portal where, you may ask someone on your intake form, how did you hear about us? That's how the person identifies with how they believe that they heard about you. But there's also other things that you did along the way that maybe they're not remembering, right? And so we have a workflow extension, AI workflow extension inside of a workflow, our attribution workflow. And it says, let's look at what they said in terms of how did you hear about us? Let's look at the originating source. Let's look at the converting source, that last touch, first touch, last touch. And then we created rules and logic inside of a prompt that was very easy to write. I am not a coder. I wrote it very easily. My team and I built it in about half of a day. And so then you can prioritize all your different sources and say, well, this rep has a really great close rate with this source. Let's route it to that rep because it's going to give him the best opportunity, him or her, the best opportunity of closing that deal. So then you're qualifying faster and giving a better opportunity to close it faster.
That's when AI is actually helping your teams operate better.